Okay, let's move on to the next matchup then. We're going to be able to see Sheldon here coming out of so much attention alongside with excitement. It's going to be a double tie turn here on Cheerleader and Explorer, and of course Mechanic alongside with a forward here trying to go for a little bit of a decoding. Okay, then moving on straight towards the game, we do see Anne. We're going to go straight towards Emperor Runes here. We do have a little bit of a tinnitus, but that tinnitus is coming from the doll, it seems. Okay, we're gonna be able to see the doll there. Doll goes down, thankfully, so that's gonna be a little bit of a less decoding progress here coming from the survivor side. The Explorer is already on the page, and the doll is currently downstairs here, so we could go for a leave out if we want to. Mech is definitely one of the better chases here, especially with the fact that she's one doll down. Then it just means that there's less of a chance for you to actually, you know, Cypher Rush in this situation, which is why Mech is a little bit underwhelming in this case scenario. We're going to be able to get a jump there immediately, Mech vaulting over. Thankfully, we managed to vault over that without a, you know, without what again? Without a terror shock. But even with that in mind, there's only one Cypher machine currently. Well, there's the Cypher machine, no one's currently decoding. I think forwards are also on the run here as well, trying to give as much support as possible. But with the support here on mine, it's just going to be one cap, one hit forward, missed the ball. Might be a bit hard here, but if we get a normal hit here, it's fine. Okay, you cannot chase after forward here anymore. You cannot chase after forward here. You need to go for Mech instead. Right now, right here, this moment, TE survivors are doing a really, really bad job at stopping the Anne from going straight towards the Mech. But first out, so we need the long cat, we need the big long cat right here. The big long cat did definitely come out. Where are we going to leave it to? We need to pull it back, we need to pull it back. Block Mechanic, block Mechanic. We didn't block Mech properly. Okay, that's going to be the third cat. Third cat is going to be rendered useless, even though we did manage to jump a few, but we didn't get Mech down, which is a little bit unfortunate. Explorer did get 2 pages there though, so even with the Cypher machine, that looks like it's going pretty slow. Explorer did manage to rush here just a little bit faster than I thought they would do. Mech Stall is currently on the run here as well. Doesn't seem like forward's going to be able to get the rescue here anymore, but the excitement most likely is going to be used when forward comes into stun rescue, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. Explorer is going to be making his way in. We're going to be able to get a cat out there as well. Can we see where we do? Do we? Shut-up! And we do! Bring the pop back! We're going to get ready to hit! Ah, that didn't hit! Ah, beautiful fire. That hit still, that hit still. Where's the other cat? Where's the other cat? Okay, the other cat's coming back, thankfully. And of course, there goes down Mech. 39% pages remaining on the Explorer side. Explorer can just look for the remaining of his 50%. He gets 3 pages, and that's really all what he needs. 3 pages here is definitely more than enough. We got a cat out, just so we can stop forward from coming in. Okay, so there's going to be no forward nearby, thank goodness me. But even forward comes in this and excitement and of course, who's coming in to rescue? It's going to be Taoxing. Okay, Taoxing coming in to rescue, 39% page remaining. We're all going to be decoding right here. We could have a 4-minute endgame from TE survivor side, even though it seems like it was a really bad start. That's going to be cheer away. Good cheer away, but we need to make our way in right now. We need to make our way in right now. That's going to be a normal hit there, and that's going to be the immediate rescue. That second tie turner, we're currently pom-pomming as much as possible right now. 75% Cypher machine. Wait. That's going to be hit on straight towards Mechanic, but I feel like we can definitely pop off the Cypher machine. This is definitely a 4-minute game. Definitely a 4-minute game. Very nicely done by Cheerleader. That's a fat body block right there as well. Libao currently on the run. 90%, 91%, 92%, 93%, 94, 95, 96. Pop! Okay, we did manage to pop off the Cypher machine there. At least Mech is going to be able to utilize quite a bit of movement speed boost right there. You might seem like this is bad, but this is actually okay. It seems like it's still tieable. It does seem like it's still tieable. Explorer should be... Okay, Taoxing has to be very careful here. We're going to have to be very careful here. No one's going to be allowed at the exit gate right now. Hua is currently hiding here as well. There's 2 survivors. With tinnitus, is tinnitus coming from the Explorer or from the forward? It's coming from the Explorer, it seems. We lost the tinnitus there as well. Wait, forward's currently on the run towards the exit gate right now with 1/3 of a ball remaining, or maybe even just 1/4 of a ball remaining. But we're gonna jump. We're looking for the exit gate. No, we're not looking for the exit gate. We're looking for the dungeon. Explorer's that dungeon right now. Explorer's gonna be able to make it through the dungeon. It's gonna be a 3-man escape here anyways. Let's congratulate MRC T for the 3-man escape. Moving on. Okay, let's see here. It's gonna be Pepe coming out as Night Watch, which confined space detention alongside with excitement. We're gonna be able to see one flywheel here on Professor, double tie turner here on both the Explorer and First Officer, and of course the Coordinator with that Windows speed boost. Okay, let's move on straight towards the game. We're gonna be able to see Night Watch going straight towards the middle where our First Officer is. We need a 3-man escape here. See how these currently hiding in behind a tree, it seems. I mean, behind the tree isn't too bad. You also does have another survivor nearby to be the base, but even with the base here on mind, Huazi is currently on the run. So who is Huazi playing? Huazi is playing Coordinator, but it's an excitement here from Night Watch's side. So even with Coordinator right here, if the gun is used, it has to be used early, but I don't think it'll be possible here anymore to use the gun early at all. Okay, then we're going to be able to get the vault over. We're going to be able to get another speed boost up here as well. That's going to be another vault over on mine, and slow debuff registers straight towards the, well, excitement has popped. Okay, we realize that it's an excitement Night Watch. Right now in this scenario, Coordinator just has to be able to contain. It is hard, yes. That's why you have a First Officer nearby to play Pilot Mind Games, in which we're not playing. I feel like playing Pilot Mind Games there might be better, even with a First Officer side. Even if he loses Pilot Mind Game, it should be fine, because it allows Coordinator to rotate towards Shaq right there. I don't think that pallet should have been placed down. I don't think in that situation that pallet should have been placed down. You should have played a little bit of a Pilot Mind Game there anyways. First Officer though, we're going to be utilizing Typhoon just to get one stack. We want to force First Officer to come into rescue, which is one of the best case scenarios, but this is First Officer we're talking about, and it's just going to be one pocket watch, and can you rescue is a good question. Can you force the rescue is a good question. Sorry, you can definitely get a rescue, but can you force it from Pepe's side is the question right now. We're playing a lot of mind games here. We can definitely get a rescue because, you know, it's First Officer we're talking about, so we don't want to give a no damage rescue. Nostalgic on Cordy. Cordy doesn't seem like she'll be able to rotate towards anywhere anymore. And with the Cypher Machine decoding progress here, yes, Explorer has a page. So it seems like we've actually 3 Cypher Machines done, but I don't genuinely think it's enough. I really don't think it's enough. Huazi doesn't want to give the extra hit there as well for Max Presence Night Watch. But I don't even think Pepe wanted that Max Presence. If it was me, I'd definitely go for it. If it was me, I would definitely go for it. I even walk past the pallet just so they've one less pallet to use. That's just how I play, but it seems like Pepe is playing really conservative right here. He knows that he needs a tie game, so he wants to guarantee that Coordinator gets eliminated, and then maybe chase after the First Officer or Explorer next, just because we have an excitement to go against a Professor as well. We'll see though. First Officer we can expend items, Professor we can use excitement, or Explorer we can just YOLO hold Explorer, realistically speaking. In this scenario, that's going to be a normal rescue. Coordinator isn't going to be able to go off far, to be honest with you. That's going to be Typhoon Attraction back. Going to be a hit straight towards Coordinator, but with this in mind, we're not going to be able to see a 4-man endgame. For MRC Survivor, we need to look for a 3-man endgame, 3-man escape, in which this case, the only possible way to do it is to have... to have Professor. Professor needs to be able to do it somehow. Right, but it's really hard for Professor to do it. Even if Professor manages to do it, he needs to be near dungeon. He needs to use his skills to counter the detention hit, in which it'll be countered by an excitement, and then flywheel towards the dungeon. That's the only way you're going to be able to do that in this case scenario. First Officer is a half health. First Officer does have a pocket watch, but if it's just the fact that we use pocket watch too early here. The big issue is we've no chance of a 3-man escape for endgame, because now First Officer doesn't have any items remaining. So what does this mean? Okay, you could potentially have Explorer bring an item, but Explorer has pages here to use, so Professor is going to be the one that comes in with the rescue, right? Yeah, it's going to be really hard for a 3-man escape here with a 3-man endgame. Especially playing a little bit of Pilot Mind Game. We did get a hit right over the pallet there, thankfully. And the Cypher Machine is primed. It seems like the Cypher Machine is primed here. Yeah, the Cypher Machine is primed. 60% page, 33% decoding. That's 95% in total. So as well, Explorer just needs to decode a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That is our almost prime Cypher machine, it seems. We're waiting around. That's gonna be a normal hit. And with a normal hit in mind, we should be able to get the rescue right there. We can pop yes, but we can just chase after first officer here, which is the unfortunate part of it all. You do have a mini shell shock, yes. I have excitement. Just hit. Pepe can just hit. Oh, never mind. We got it out already. Oh, well. A little bit unfortunate here, but there goes down first officer. We do know where dungeon is, so preferably speaking right here, we should 100% chair. Because this is first officer's second chair, right? And even if they're going to be able to get a rescue, even if you do have an extra tie turner, it doesn't matter. Because it's too far away from the exit gates and you don't have any movement speed items here to use. They want it though. They definitely need a 3-man escape here just to win against TE. Because if they don't, then TE will go away with 2 wins here and 1 loss. Instead of MRC 1 win, 1 tie, 1 loss to win against TE in regards to points. So now in this case, Xiaodi currently crouching. Xiaodi's crouching, but he's not using his book. He wants to bring the item as closely towards the exit gate as possible, but it's the only issue is it's the tension. And let's congratulate. It's a tie game here. Guaranteed tie game here for Pepe, and congratulate Pepe for winning against MRC. Ay, Pepe. So TE will be moving on towards semi-finals, and we'll move on towards the last matchup today then, shall we? Just gonna speed up. And they are still gonna be, well, it's still 3-man elimination, but a tie was definitely possible there, but they need a 3-man escape. Okay, let's move on then.